this is Ethan Spears for my informative speech. Here's my note card, if that can be read. Here's my audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bradley's having a good conversation over there, I think. Hi, Bradley. Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. My name is Ethan Spears, and I'm here today to present to you an informative speech about the baseball hand grenade. Does anyone know anything about World War II?
Kaboom.
No? Kaboom?
Kaboom.
Very nice. The baseball hand grenade was implemented in World War II in order to better use the skills of the American people. This is due to how the American people were founded on baseball for their upbringing. As the first full National League of Baseball was formed in 1871 as a professional league, and then the National League of Baseball that we know today was formed in 1876 as found on Britannica, you can naturally assume that the people of the United States were brought up on baseball as the children of the eras there were wanting to join the new professional leagues and everything, following the Knickerbocker rules, which were made in 1845 whenever the Knickerbockers were formed. Along with this, the first professional team was made in 1869, Cincinnati Red Stockings, and they popularized the sport on a much more national and global level of American baseball. This was taken into account whenever the Office of Strategic Services, which later became the CIA, was thinking of new weapons to use whenever we entered into the World Wars. And in 1916, the first of the baseball hand grenades were designed, and the concept was created. With this concept in mind, they continued working on the grenade until they came upon the idea of the T-13 Beano hand grenade, which was developed and sent out in 1944 during World War II. This grenade was made to explode on impact with any other hard surfaces after being thrown and the safety pin being removed, giving itself the name of the impact grenade in many video games such as Rainbow Six Siege, Fortnite, and Call of Duty. This grenade was made in order to amplify the strengths of the American people and make it so that they could better fight in the war while they were going against the Nazis in Germany and their many allies. The only reason why it is not seen today is its design flaws were too severe in order to properly keep implemented, as it caused many deaths in the military. This was caused as the grenade was prone to premature detonation. This was caused as the safety pin in the grenade was set so that if one was to pull the grenade safety pin and attempt to hold it in an incorrect way, it would automatically explode whenever they tried to hold it. Along with this, the fuse of the grenade was very sensitive, so much so that whenever they were outside in the winter, the grenades were prone to having their fuses frozen. And this freezing would create the most premature detonation, as someone would attempt to pick up the grenade or they would be moved, and the frozen fuses would ignite and detonate immediately as they were weaker and more prone to snapping. This made the grenades much more dangerous for the American people to use, and after the first supply of grenades was made, it was discontinued completely by the American forces. However, this idea has remained in history and remains to influence different inventions such as the Bouncing Betty and the football grenades that have been implemented since then during times of war and military practices. As the grenade was made to be like a baseball, it was 9.5 inches in circumference and 5 ounces in weight, which can be, the exact dimensions can be located on historynet.com, which lists out the exact functions and uses of the baseball hand grenade. Along with this, there are many locations that have attempted to recreate the grenade in many movies and stuff, leading it to be placed on the Internet Movies firearm database, where it's described as not only a impact grenade, but also a weapon which was made to be thrown in many different ways, just as baseballs were, with curveballs, knuckleballs, fastballs, things such as that. With that, the grenade was thought to be a sound idea, and the logic behind it was settled in such a way that it would function and be implemented in order to better end wars. However, due to its own design flaws, such as its premature detonation, the grenade has not been replicated in today's society yet, and is only found within video games and the archives of history. Thank you for your time.